Welcome back to Beyond the Laughter. This is part 2, man. We done smashed all the food.
And I don't feel bad about it.
We've been talking about karaoke with my partners in rhyme.
I like
My
that.
bad. I got you.
That's not a bad one.
I like that. Partners in Rhyme.
Once upon a time,
He's chicken and fish drunk right now.
Yeah, I admit that was a mistake. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That's improv. You should have partner. You should just kept going. Partners in rhyme.
Y'all gonna say it. Y'all right name. Y'all just gonna let me
Upon a
sweat,
Rhyme.
right? Once upon a rhyme, y'all gonna let me sweat. You know I really.
Hey, remember the last time we said that? What was the one? God,
Oh, when he said Gabby and Emily.
Yeah, he just kept mixing their names up. I was like, whatever, Sarah, you got it.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Thanks,
we're
Abigail.
Optimus Rhyme.
Once upon a slime.
I can't believe I'm messing up for the 3 people, man. I feel like I'm gonna open mic right now, man. I just want a new joke.
That's okay. That's what we're here.
You're good. Yeah, I'm sweating, man. But we're gonna get into it, man. We do gotta talk about your viral video and
We got
man,
to, man.
how that happened, man.
Twice.
What bar was it? You know what I mean? How it happened? Because I mean, a lot of people be around me. I'm singing like that. I don't know if I can keep going.
So
man.
first, give the people your socials. We'll do that again at the plug, but that way they can go check it out.
Yeah.
For themselves.
So you'll find it on TikTok as, you think I'd know this stuff. I think it's Dr. Oaks. DROAKES. Otherwise, Dylan Rowdy on Instagram. Dylan_Rowdy. Last name's Rohde, but I have it Rowdy. It was I went up to Denver for my 42nd birthday.
Happy birthday.
This is back in April, but thank you.
Oh,
Belated birthday.
It was a belated birthday.
And I was doing this improv show, and everyone went home, and I was like, well, it's my birthday. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not going back to my Airbnb yet. So right around the corner was some karaoke at a place called Star Bar.
Okay.
I guess they kind of like having good musicians, Star Bar, like to be a star kind of thing, So I show up, there's a long line. I'm waiting there for like 2 hours to do my first song. And I'm like, I'm here alone on my birthday at a bar for 2 hours in a town. I felt like such a loser, right? I was just like, I should just leave. I should just go get some sleep. I don't know why I'm doing this for nobody really, And while I was there, I did the song, and this lady records it on a video. And afterwards, she's like, "You need to have this," and she airdropped it to me.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
was serious. You airdropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was serious.
Yeah, she didn't want to give a phone to no. No, she did actually.
It's a carrier
She did actually give me her
How
Instagram.
dope is
so.
that, though?
That is
man?
dope, though.
Like, because
Yeah.
that doesn't happen often where a stranger's going to be willing to airdrop something, but then just the fact that, like, they thought it was so cool they were willing to share it with you.
Yeah.
Man. Like, that's pretty legit.
It is.
Yeah, and then I posted like a short version that ended up getting like 250,000 views, and I was like, okay, let's see what happens if I post the whole minute. And so I posted the whole minute, and right away it was just huge. It's at over 100,000 likes now.
I seen that.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've seen it.
So then,
Doom scrolling.
oh man, and the discourse on there was just so wild because in the video, it's for some context, it's me doing Kendrick Lamar "Humble," and the whole bar isn't black, but like everyone that you see is just like 4 black dudes in the front. So the whole audience is like, "This is how you cure racism."
First Pokemon Go, now this. I love this.
Oh my God. No, it's really wild. If you read through those, everyone's like, "This is how you really make America great again."
That's how it always starts. It's like, oh, look at a picture of this very cute baby. Yeah, but what does this baby believe in, though?
Yeah.
Here y'all go.
Oh man.
What's that baby's Facebook profile so I can see how they voted?
Just as I thought. In the middle.
Then I was like, well, when we went back to Denver, I was like, I gotta hit it up again. I even went an extra early night earlier just so I could go to this karaoke place.
Recapture the magic.
And I posted it doing the same song at the same bar. This time the camera was like switched around because I set it down. And just yesterday, it got officially more views than the first one did.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Thanks, Kendrick.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for awesome music.
Most of it's people also, the second video is mostly people calling me Tom Segura. So. Like, I thought that was Tom Segura rapping.
Dude, nobody will
Take
roast
it.
you.
I will run with that.
Nobody will roast you like the anime profiles online. Like, I've been Frank Ocean.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
Childish Gambino. I've been Frozone from The Incredibles.
I could actually see that one.
I've been Tia and Tamara's dad from Sister Sister. I mean, they get very like in depth with you're that one dude from that one episode when he was smoking crack, and it's just like I'm that, and I look him up, and I'm like, I mean, I kind of, all right, you got me. Great
Look
memory,
like
by
a
the way.
grown Alfie from My Brother and Me.
They're always so wild too, like, so far apart.
I pulled that one out of the deep pocket, dog. I went deep pocket for that reference. Nickelodeon for you.
Oh my goodness.
That was my show back in the
That was a good show.
That one was, you know, that only ran for like 13 episodes.
All season.
I did not know that until recently, but I love that show. Yeah, that was. I'll never forget the Goo Punch episode. But anyways, derailing.
They that first time though, they now it's only Tom Segura in the second video, but the first one they were like any fat comedian with a beard. It was like Jack Black, and I was like, I look nothing.
No, they definitely don't look like
Tom
no
Segura,
Black
I
Jack.
take it because like Tom is like he's thinned out some now.
Some
and you're not
facial
a fat
features
guy.
that are
Yeah, you
similar.
can see them.
Got the beard.
Jack Black.
I also
come
got
on,
Zach
man.
Galifianakis.
Oh
and
damn, it was a big bag.
the only one that wasn't a comedian that they said I'm kind of taking this one with some pride, is they said I look like a thick Stanley Tucci. Something like that.
Everybody like
Gucci's got
though.
2 C's, just like your thickness.
That's funny, man. That's dope, man. I just watched. I tried to watch it last year, but I was working the Omaha Film Festival. I didn't even know the backline was part of that. Like I seen you in there, and then I seen the
film festival?
yeah. Oh no, the
comedy
the headliner, the movie, The Headliner.
Oh,
I didn't know it was because I was working the film festival. So when it premiered, I was outside the door taking tickets. I didn't get to actually watch it till last night. I seen it on Tubi. We got a Tubi star right here with a video. and everything
Yeah,
like that.
and I mean, I didn't have much of a say, but they filmed like scene at backline, and then I do like I'm in a very small role. I haven't seen it yet, but I need to.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
on.
wanting to
I
see
just
it.
now, so I'll watch it.
yeah, it's on Tubi now, man. But I couldn't.
My family member's Bruce Briggs is the comedian doing.
Yep.
stand-up in
With
that.
the dreads and everything like that. He was cool,
absolutely.
man. It was a cool movie.
Love
Man.
his
It was
work.
good, man. I actually like it. It was crazy seeing how many comedians, you know what I mean? It's the big dogs in there, you know what I mean? There's ain't no open mic comedians up there, you know what I mean? So I wasn't in it. So they got the big dogs in it though, like Meg Malone,
Yes.
Tyler Wash, Carmel Anderson,
Yes,
Rachel
yes.
Ware, of course.
Zach Peterson wrote most of the
Zach
jokes for
Peterson,
the
yep.
show.
And you could, I hate not even
funny
in a
dude.
bad way. You can tell how the dude was. Before I was like this. Before I even read the credits, I was like, wait a minute, this sounds like Zach Peterson. You know what I mean? Then I seen Zach, I'm like, all right, this dude had to write.
Some people just have a style where you can just tell like this is Zach.
I was like, this dude
He's
is
funny.
his style is no. Hold on, man. And that's what I was thinking. Like, man, because this dude from around here, I don't know the actor like that, but. When I seen all the big dogs in there, it was actually a pretty good film. I just watched it last night.
Nice.
I like I said, I wish I watched it during the festival, but I was working the festival, so I couldn't go in, man. But congrats on that, man, for real, man.
Omaha's got a lot of talent, man, in
Yeah,
a
it
lot of
does.
different ways. And so, like, with that, do you guys think that will kind of continue to expand, like, you guys' creative ventures and whatnot?
No, 100%. I think improv really just being funny and just being silly and being able to just like let it all out for a few hours. It helps me in other avenues. I own an animation studio myself and a buddy of mine named Tony, my cousin Janelle, and my buddy Jonathan. He helps me write the songs, and we do. The best way to describe it is like the animated musical. So kind of like what we grew up with, like Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, that sort of stuff. And we'll sit down just like how we're sitting down and we're talking like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we wrote a story in this direction? What does this character feel like? What does this character sound like? And then sometimes, like, as you're trying to write it, you just can't even like verbally emote. So like sometimes you have to get up, and talk with your hands and like really like, bring it in with your body language. And I've realized that improv has helped with that a lot, just even with like the creative thinking and just the storytelling process. So I love every part of it. I think it's just all kind of one big continuous thing where it's just all kind of grist for the mill. It all just kind of helps itself out at the end of the day.
Does it help you on stage? Like you do a lot of conferences actually when you speak on stage.
Yeah.
Does it like? Do you do any type of improv on top of there? Like when you entertain people, or do you just?
No, you know what? In the esports space, man, it's just all on the fly. Like just all, So let me rephrase that. So sometimes we do have sponsors we have to shout out, very similar like what we did here. So like you shout them out like, hey, big shout out to X, Y, and Z for providing us with X, Y, and Z. Big thank you. You guys help us out a lot. But then like, everything else after that is just all on the fly. So like they hand a mic, they're like, hey, here's the players, get it hype. And there's some arenas where I'm like, okay, I am feeling the nervousness. Like this is not like the 50-person audience I'm used to. Some of these are like 300, 400. There's an event that I do out in Oakland called, or not Oakland, San Jose, called Genesis, the Super Bowl for Super Smash Brothers. I mean, it is the end all be all. And like finals day, Sunday, I got my mic and I got my thing in my ear and they're like, all right, Rod, get out there and go. And like the lights come up and it's me versus the audience. So I'm like, glad I'm in improv because I would be up here in some trouble. 100%.
Okay. All right, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So do you guys ever feel like with just improv in the comedy spaces that this provides you the additional outlet that helps you express yourself like creatively but also like personally? And what I mean by that is like I feel like I find, or when most people find out like I'm a comic, they pretty much just ride one line with me if they don't really know me, right? It's like, oh, it's always got to be funny stuff. But I'm a person. There's more to it. And so it's like, okay, I know that you know I'm a comic and I appreciate that, but like sometimes let's just not, right? Like, do you guys feel like you guys get some of that within the same space where it's like they know that you do improv or they know that you do rapping, and is there like a pigeonholing that comes with it or something that is negative attached to it that you're kind of like, okay, this is a part of it that I don't like?
Yeah, definitely always having to be the funny friend, but then, just always having to be the funny friend is tough sometimes. And then also you don't have as much bandwidth for like roasting. So like, let's say like it's us and there's like 8 other dudes in the room who don't do comedy. And they're like, going back and forth, oh, you look like, whatever, with your big, whatever. When it's your turn to start roasting, like, ugh. Betty, man, come on, bro. That was mean. It was like, what? It's like, you're the professional comedian. You're roasting us? That ain't right. I find I deal with that a lot. Don't get to roast or have as much fun as other people who aren't in the space because they think you're a professional. I'm like, I'm not, and I'm about to roast you. Like, what?
I had a doctor for about 3 years, and after he learned out I was a comedian, he'd always think I was joking. And like, I'm not joking while I'm in the doctor's office.
I'm actually not.
So there's nothing funny about this tumor, man.
I was like,
No,
we were talking
where's your
about
permit? Seriously.
and I was like, yeah, well, when I was a kid, my dad said that I don't need ADHD meds. It's nothing a good spanking can't fix. And he goes, oh, you were serious.
Oh, well, dear God. It's funny because the nurses.
Be like a skit.
Man, you gotta
have a skit because that would be like, oh, we got the comic coming here, guys. What's going on with you today?
Well, the
Pull the old funny bone.
Yeah, it's like the nurses. The nurses are the ones who will like try their type 5 routine on you, or like your dentist when you can't like fight back. You got like 18 million drills in your mouth and you're all like wired up, and they're like, well, since I got you here, ever tell you about the one where, why did the Crip cross the road? And it's like, oh, he's like, cuz. You get it? It's cuz. No, I'm kidding. Name's Daniel, by the way. And it's like, yeah, man, this is not the time for that.
I told one joke, and the nurse did not get it. I was walking out, and she's like, we were really behind today. Thank you for being patient. And I go, thank you for being nurse. She just kind of looked at me and walked away. I was like, that was a good one. That was a good one.
She probably got it.
Some of them just flow low key under the radar.
That's too
So in comedy spaces you get that whole like, oh, you can put that in your set. You guys got equivalent for that?
Man.
Like, I hate that. I hate
because it's always rap with me, no. Because the average person is probably a little afraid to like, I couldn't even think of that many words right now. I mean, look at you thinking of words and talking, but they're like, I can't even, but stand up, no. I mean, like I mentioned when I was here last, I've had some doo-doo stand-up sets. I've had some pretty good ones, but I haven't had that yet, though.
I get some where like I'm talking to someone because it's like karaoke and we're rapping, and then all of a sudden they're like, "You also do comedy? Tell me a joke." That's usually where I hear that.
I hate that one.
Yeah, because it's like thrown on them right there in that moment. Oh, you do comedy?
Yeah, I always, when people do that to me, I'm always like, oh, do you tell like band members to just play a song for you? Is that how this works? Like, that's not how this works, man. Like,
I might start doing that though.
Some people think.
Play me a song.
like serious.
Piano Man.
I don't know. When I know someone who's a lawyer, I'm like, can you look at my? Can you look at these documents?
Yeah, right. Can we get this like legal?
Like, hey, I'm on a list. I need my name taken off of that list.
I think people think it's a little easier. I had somebody hit me up. It was like I was at work. It was like 4-something in the morning. Like, hey man, I want to do open mic. I want to do comedy. And I got that even when I sucked. And I'm not too much further than when I was. But like people always hit me up and say, hey, you know what I mean? I want to go to an open mic. And I always say the back line. I say, you want to start? Take your ass to the back line.
Is that where I get those weird phone calls from?
You right. You right.
Betty told me to come down here.
Let's come open mic, but we know
Just lots of heavy breathing.
we know.
I know if I pick up the phone and the person starts telling me a joke, they've never done comedy before and they're ready to come to their first open mic.
I told him go down there, man. This dude was like, I just think I'm funny, man. I know it, man. My mom been telling me to do this since I was 6. And I'm like, man, you 48
your
now.
mom-
Your mom, Snow's gonna be your biggest fan though.
Oh,
And your mom has been telling you was a handsome young man since she was like 5. And Father
Was that
Time
the
said
last
ain't
time
right.
someone
ain't
told
right.
you you were funny? 'Cause-
I just like when he said my mom told me I should always do this. And when he said 6, I was just like, come on, bro. Look, dreams don't die. You know what I mean?
No.
But you got to have reality at some
You can't. It's like me. Like, man, my mom always told me to play football. It was like, well, it's too late. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna do? Play pickleball? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man.
I forgot my mom told me to play basketball. I'm gonna get that started.
Better get it started right now.
She did say I was the best basketball player she's ever seen.
She's right.
I should have done that.
I'm telling you, when he said 6, like he could have said, man, a couple years ago or something. But when he dropped to 6, I was just like,
Ugh.
he's 48. I know this dude's 48. Like,
This might be a tangent, but I would totally watch 2 basketball teams where they were short guys on stilts.
Yeah.
Tell me you wouldn't watch that.
watch
2
it.
teams of guys on stilts.
As long as you let me be the commentator on it.
what's the score gonna be on that? Man?
Welcome back, everybody. It's a short guy still basketball.
But they got to make it like 50-foot goals at that point. If you make a J with stilts on, dude, that'd be next level.
That's too funny, man. That's too funny. So how long you been? So you the improv king out of everybody here. What made you start wanting to do improv, man, and wanted to give it to others?
I started, I kind of took a class, technically my first class in high school. I was from small town Nebraska, and I drove all the way to Omaha Community Playhouse to do an improv class by Matt Geiler.
Community Playhouse. Community Playhouse.
Community, yes.
Okay. Just had to,
Not a playhouse with
true.
community, but community playhouse.
okay. I just had to clarify.
Strip joint, yeah.
And
Cooler. I'm kidding.
yeah, I took improv classes at the Playhouse.
Started my first improv.
I learned how to do this with my
Spearmint
shoes.
Spearmint Rhino was a great place to cut my teeth.
And then romance.
Welcome to the stage.
Introduction to the stage, the wonderful, the
That's not
fabulous.
at all what I thought this was supposed to be.
Just improv when you get up there.
And you just come out, hey guys, I need a word to get
Just
this thing
wing it.
started. And it's just, some speedo.
I started out in Hollywood trying to edit. I was going to edit demo reels for the Upright Citizens Brigade,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Come by and get our footage and see a show while you're here." And I saw one show, and I was like, "This is amazing. I want to." They're just a group full of adults, just like goofing off, and they got a whole audience here to watch them do it. And like, I want to do that someday.
Yeah, see, like I'd always liked Upright Citizens Brigade, but for me, the pinnacle, for whatever reason, it's always whose line is it anyway?
Those guys are
like,
great.
man, like whenever I think of improv, my mind automatically goes to like Wayne Brady, Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles, maybe some Greg Proops are in there. You can rotate out whoever on the 4th and be fine.
Do you watch any of the new stuff like Dropout TV?
I haven't seen it. I've been intrigued by it, but like even some of the later Wild 'N Out and Who's Line and all that, like
Yeah.
it's still just
It holds up.
so
Wild
good,
and Out
man.
is basically like Who's Line for hip hop.
That's it,
that's all
and
it
that's
is.
why I love this stuff, dude. And so, like, is there something out there that you're looking at to kind of capture for you guys' style or a show going forward? Is there something that somebody's doing out there now that you're like,
Well, you
that'd be
know-
an intriguing thing for us to try?
I think a lot of the rap improv teams are doing similar things. And I think a goal for myself, and I don't want to speak for, Dylan, but a goal for myself is just, I think what most artists want, or just, to be able to walk in the room and just get the respect. I'm not here to like make $1 trillion or, to dunk on anybody, but like, if I show up and you guys are like, I need an extra person to jam. Oh yeah, Dylan and Rod, like they got it. Like just pull them in versus like, hey, I'm Rod and here's my resume and here's I learned how to do this at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like just hey, it's Rod and
Rhino
Dylan.
was my first bullet.
That's right. And so that's really it for me. Yeah, those are my goals. I don't know about you.
I have a lot. I spread myself super thin. So this show that we're doing, Getting Rowdy, is certainly one that I'm really pushing more. And I talked to a dude who was on Wild 'N Out. His name's Carter Deems. He came through, and he's like, I travel a lot. There's not a lot of cities that really have anything like this. And so I'm like, okay,
Keep building
I like
towards
hearing
that.
that,
Too.
because even he's down in Atlanta now, and I don't think they have a show like that.
Yeah.
If they don't have one in Atlanta,
It's wilding out.
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sure, but like they don't have
Yeah,
like
but-
a small theater stage, like a live version only. I guess they do that now traveling. They do a live.
Yeah,
one
they
now.
take like part of them. Now it's like some of them. I think they just try to make because you got to think a lot of people don't know they film a whole season in 2 weeks.
Yes, they do.
Really, really.
Yeah, that's like the best type of job.
I know that's
up
right.
in 2 weeks and then bounce.
I'm out.
They're gonna make your own
Yeah,
money.
it's like 10 or 12-hour days where they film through multiple. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But
I went
it's a
to
journey.
a filming of Wild 'N Out while I lived in Hollywood because Snoop Dogg was supposed to be the guest, and I was like, I'm gonna love this. I showed up and they're like, he wasn't able to make it today. We have Tara Reid instead. I was like, why?
Still would have been interested, but not as interested.
Yeah. Let me retract that statement too. I think another thing I'd like is to find other creatives in the space, kind of like myself, that are like, you like music, you like all these things, and maybe you aren't like doing as many open mics in the music space, or like, I don't know, poetry, which is, kind of a form of rap. Come get silly with Dylan and I. Let's just do this thing on stage. I got a buddy named Tyler Garrett, and I've known him for, at least 10 plus years. We worked at the shoe store together at the mall. And he just did his first Getting Rowdy with us, and it was a lot of fun.
It was.
And he has always just been like a very astute, very well-trained and practiced musician, phenomenal vocalist. And getting people who are that studied to come through and just let loose, is a really, really great feeling. I have another friend named Morgan. We used to work together for a nonprofit, and one day she showed me all these TikToks of herself that she has hidden on her profile, but it's of her freestyle singing. Like just about random topics, and she's like singing verses and choruses and bridges, and my mind goes, you should come play with us. And she's like, I don't got the confidence. I said, good. Dylan will help you find it.
Yeah.
So been trying to, wrangle her back in as well. So if any other creators are out there, you love music and you think you got a silly bone in your body, then come to the back
You sound
line.
like a mixtape DJ, man, just dropping everybody's name. man.
That's right. Shout out, man.
DJ Ski.
I know one Morgan, and I'm hoping it's her because if it is, that would be great to see.
Well, this Morgan moved to California, but she's staying in Oregon, so it might not be the same one, unfortunately. But if it is, I'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, you talking about Morgan that went to Oregon? Oh, yeah. Pull up.
Hey,
That
crazy.
rhymes.
Morgan went to Oregon.
Bro, drop the beatbox right now.
I'm rapping already.
Right.
That was as far as I got, because Morgan went to Oregon. Something, man, just see
Let's
that's
see
where-
it.
I at least got to Billy Corgan.
Yeah, see, I couldn't.
You've also got an organ.
Yeah, true.
I would love to jam just like super sidebar with Matt Geiler. The dude is a legend, an absolute internet renaissance man. And not even just limited to the internet, also in person too. He's very talented. I'm like, dude, Matt, watching this, you listening? Come on, man.
does
I
a
can't convince
solo
him to
show.
come. So Matt, will you pull up?
He
Then
does
we'll
a
convince him.
solo show all by himself. It's really impressive.
Is he like with the looper machine, that type of stuff?
He just
or-
plays beats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or different. It's not even just hip hop. He does all sorts of singing. So
I always like that stuff. Like when you look at like Michael Winslow's
Yeah.
world and stuff, like just incredible what they can do, man.
Yeah.
So y'all do acapella and stuff. Like y'all can
Drop. You know what? Drop the beatbox right now. Let's get it, man.
I know I wouldn't even.
I don't know is that still acapella if you got a beatbox?
I'm not rhyming, man.
Oh, we're putting you on the spot. Listen. It's the show, and you know our face. Good food on the dinner plates. Me and my boy drove on the interstate, and after this, man, we got a hot date. So hit the channel, YouTube, hit the sub. He learned how to do improv at the strip club, and that's okay. You know the show we on. Hanging out, man, like a Klingon. I'm about to pass it over to my boy Dylan, the local villain. He's on the mic. Give me the killing.
Yo, I don't know. I don't want the hate. I'm just sitting here eating off my plate. I'm sitting here eating this chicken, and it's so good. It's all finger licking.
Mine.
It's all from Big Mama's. You'll feel like you're at the Bahamas, and you know what's right for your head. Just go ahead and peel off a little cornbread.
That's how you do it, man. That was improv. That was the best I got.
My man. Professional beatboxer.
I almost dropped.
Remix featuring Betty.
I was like, no.
No, go ahead, man.
No, man, y'all ain't ready, man. Y'all
I saw his head bob, and I was like, "Oh, we about to get it."
No, I was revolving to
yeah,
the.
okay.
I can't, I'm a rap about.
Well, that was a great way to like bring that up, man. So I know you got a karaoke competition coming up. You
Yes.
guys got other things as a collaborator. So now we're reaching that point where I want you guys to plug what you guys got coming in.
Yeah, you
This
gotta go
weekend or the
first.
next weekend. Plug socials, plug your events, all of that.
You're the superstar.
Yeah, I've been plugging this whole time.
Straight plug.
But yeah, I got the karaoke competition at Hanks 2.0. First place, it gets $5,000. So come through. Even if you don't know me, cheer me on. And Yeah, I haven't done a karaoke competition in a while, but I'm really loving that and excited to get back into that. We're heading down to Florida, just to plug that again one more time.
The Countdown Improv Festival.
Improv Fest, as Once Upon a Rhyme. Come check us out some other time. We have a show.
Bars, it never ends.
Yeah,
Bars,
there we go.
bars on bars.
We
man.
have a show that we're doing actually on the 27th. What's next Friday? 27th, I think.
27. Yeah, 27.
And the money we raise from that's going to help us on our trip as well. So come out, check that out. We'll be having a few friends with us as well. We want to see a freestyle show at Backline. Check that out.
Yeah. And everything else he said, I second it, obviously. But yeah, I'm on social media as well at Rodney Conyers Jr., all one word, on all forms of social media. Conyers_studios. That's where we do all of our animation stuff. So a lot of what we do on stage, like I'm bringing that energy to the animation space. So it all, like I said before, just kind of feeds into itself. Yeah, and I follow the Backline too. Follow the Backline on social media.
Backline comedy.
Backline comedy, everything's been looking really good on there. Everything's starting to, become more marketed, and just like the people are having a really good time. The views are going up, so we need your help. Follow.
And I did look it up. My TikTok is at drdr.oakes. I say doctor. I'm not a doctor. My initials are DR though, so that's why it's
Dominican
Dr. O.
You didn't have to
Republic.
tell nobody that. Nobody would have known. And
Yeah.
nobody would have called you out for it.
My doctorate has been doctored.
It's like Dr. Scholes, or like Dr. J. It's like a doctor like that.
Yeah,
Pepper?
What's up, man?
Yeah, like Dr. Pepper.
Gotcha.
Dude, thanks for coming out, guys.
Appreciate y'all,
Thanks
man.
for
For
having
real,
us.
man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Super dope.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
I don't think we ever ended this early, but now we gotta just point to the cameras all the time. 'Cause we ain't got nothing else to do for the.
We can't do this without you audience members out there, yo. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm sure they're going to watch this, if not live, then on the YouTube channel as well.
It's
too.
definitely not live. Yeah.
Not live.
It's
no.
definitely not.
I didn't know if it got aired.
We tried to do live one time, man.
Oh, it
We're
was.
gonna watch this.
It was bad. I was running late. Yeah.
Okay, this is that.
It was all bad.
Hit the subscribe button. That's the
It was a
least you
great
can
idea.
Great idea, but it bad execution.
If you're watching this, I need a ride home. I'll be waiting until you can get there.
do. Right.
Well, we appreciate y'all, man. Check y'all out at the Backline. We'll check y'all socials. Terrance, that hat is ugly. You must have to dig out your closet just to get that hat. So we thank y'all
So
for
I've been a fan for a while, dog.
thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all to laugh at the parents. Peace out.